Hello everyone and welcome to Voltage Equation. Today, we are going to explore a fascinating topic that impacts our daily lives, the Global Positioning System, better known as GPS. Did you know it was originally developed by the United States military? Stay with us to find out why the US military decided to make it accessible to everyone. First, let's clarify what GPS is. It is a satellite-based navigation system that allows the exact location of a receiver to be determined at any time and under any weather conditions. It is an incredibly precise and useful tool. It works thanks to a constellation of at least 24 satellites orbiting the Earth. These satellites emit radio signals that are received by GPS devices. With at least 4 signals from different satellites, a GPS receiver can calculate its exact position in 3 dimensions: latitude, longitude, and altitude. The GPS, as we know it today, has its origins in the Navstar satellite navigation system, developed by the United States Department of Defense in the 1970s. The idea was to provide a precise navigation tool for the armed forces, improving the capability of missiles and the navigation of nuclear submarines. The first satellites of the system were launched in the late 1970s and early 1980s, and the system became fully operational in 1995. It provided unprecedented precision in navigation and military operations, giving the U.S. military a significant strategic advantage. With distances from at least 4 satellites, the receiver can determine its own location using trilateration. This method creates spheres around each satellite, and the intersection of these spheres indicates the receiver's position on Earth. This is how accuracy of a few meters can be achieved anywhere in the world. Einstein's theory of general relativity tells us that gravity affects time. In the context of GPS, the satellites are in orbit far from Earth, where the gravity is weaker, which causes the clocks on board the satellites to run a bit faster than the clocks on Earth. If the time on the satellites weren't adjusted, the accumulated error could be up to 10 kilometers per day. Thanks to Einstein, engineers can correct these discrepancies and ensure that the GPS is extremely precise. However, the development of GPS was not without challenges. The cost of the satellites and maintaining the system was high. Additionally, there were concerns about adversaries potentially using the GPS signal for their own purposes. This led the military to seek ways to protect and control the use of GPS. But then, how did GPS go from being exclusively a military tool to being available for free use by everyone? This is where a historic decision comes into play. In 1983, after a South Korean commercial airplane was shot down for straying into restricted Soviet airspace, the president announced that GPS would be made available for civilian use once completed. This decision was driven by a desire to improve the safety and efficiency of civilian aviation and other sectors. But the real change came in 2000 when the president decided to make GPS available to the public. This allowed the civilian signal to have the same precision as the military signal, opening the door to a multitude of commercial and personal applications. Today, GPS is an integral part of our lives. From navigation in our cars to applications in agriculture, geolocation on our phones, and shipment tracking, GPS has revolutionized countless industries. It has also driven the development of emerging technologies, such as autonomous vehicles and augmented reality applications. Let's talk about the differences between military and public GPS use. The military version is designed to be more accurate and resistant to interference. It uses coded signals that provide greater location precision and can function under more adverse conditions, such as in areas of electronic warfare where there are attempts to block or alter the signals. On the other hand, the public GPS we all have in our phones and cars has slightly lower precision, though it is still extremely accurate for most everyday applications. The public signal is free and accessible to everyone, but it does not have the same level of interference protection and is intentionally less accurate to ensure a strategic advantage in the military field. And there you have it, the story of how GPS went from being a secret military tool to a free and essential service for everyone. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of our future videos. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.